ever have a hard time standing up for yourself? Like, you'll think that a situation that occurred is something that, that didn't sit quite well with me. I don't like that. Or it's an ongoing thing. I don't feel like this benefits me as much as it benefits you. But, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm tripping, right? Like, how many of y'all can relate to that? Like, I know I can. I definitely struggled with being able to trust that the things I felt were unfair to me or that put me at a disadvantage but completely benefited someone else. I definitely had situations like that, and I would just not say anything, or I would get mad and hold a grudge because I didn't say anything. And I know it's a lot of people that are like that, where, at work or with friends or with family or with somebody you're dating or married to, where there could be a situation that happens that could be solved by just talking to them and letting them know how you feel. Or, it can expose that you were in fact right, that the person they were trying to, benefit themselves. They were being selfish. They weren't thinking about you. And talking about it can confirm it, or talking about it can deny it. And you can actually realize, oh, well, maybe it wasn't what it was. If you never actually bring up your concerns, you will never actually find out. And you can't try to control the situation and try to predict how things will turn out, because see, that's the way we end up not talking or speaking on it, right? Oh, I'm probably tripping and overreacting. They're going to get upset. I'm going to offend them because that wasn't even what the intentions were. Or I'm going to lose this opportunity if I speak up. When you can't control what's going to happen, you don't know what's going to happen, and you're trying to control the outcome to protect yourself. And for all I know, me speaking up for myself is literally the key to making things work to my advantage, or is the key to my friend hearing me and now we have better communication, or my family member hearing me, right? When it comes to things like that, maybe you were in your childhood, you didn't never learn how to stand up for yourself or speak up for yourself. Maybe when you tried, you were shot down and you were told that you were overreacting, you were tripping. So now you assume that you're always overreacting and tripping. Just because things affected us as kids don't mean it has to affect us when we're grown. And so it's best to always address how you feel, but make sure you're doing it in a good tone. That's one that's respectful, and you're doing it from a place where you've reflected on the situation, so that you don't go into it with emotions, you don't go into it angry, you don't go into it with a guard up. You go into it with curiosity. You really want to know. Also, what I've learned too is if you're afraid that speaking up for yourself might cause you to lose an opportunity or cause you to whatever connection you had that you were hoping to maintain, you let fear stop you from speaking up because you didn't want to potentially lose the connection. But what if you weren't meant to keep the connection? What if you were just meant to learn how to respect yourself and not allow an opportunity to keep you from having your standards of self-respect? How do you know that the reason for you speaking up for yourself in this situation wasn't meant to just teach you how to keep your integrity and keep your values intact, no matter what opportunities are lost or gained in the process?